Welcome to the August edition of 71 Magazine. I'm your host, John Bryantton, and with me in the studio today is Sister Amelia Stenger with the Ursuline Sisters of Mount St. Joe. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
We were just talking. The last time I saw you, you were sitting in the exact same seat, and it was a year ago. It's hard to believe that time is going by this quick.
It seems like yesterday.
It does. It really does. Okay, today we're going to be chatting about the upcoming annual picnic at the Mount that's coming up in September. Let's begin with a little history about the Mount and the picnic.
Well, Mount St. Joseph began in 1874 when 5 sisters came down the Ohio River on a flatboat. And when the sisters got there, they started a school for girls, an academy. And the academy was there for 110 years. It closed in 1983 and then became the retreat center, which we have now, and continue to host all kinds of groups who come out there.
Right.
We have been in education all those years, but we also have branched out to do work in social ministries and nursing and helping others who really need help. Okay. We have sisters in 9 states and in Washington, D.C. and New York.
Wow.
At the United Nations. So we are, we continue to work wherever God calls us.
Right. Well, where is it when you say that you continue with education? What aspects are we talking about?
We have sisters who are teaching in the 1st grade and 2nd grade and Brescia University.
Oh, okay.
We have we sponsor that institution, and we have had sisters there all these years. And so we teach in schools and religious education. We teach and work at Brescia. We have a number of ministries where we're teaching.
Okay, and I think what some people may not know, which I find is absolutely fascinating, is you really have your own food source out at the, can you just elaborate a little bit on that? Because I don't think a lot of viewers really know that.
We have a farm.
Yeah.
And we grow our own vegetables and our own meat. We have our wonderful butcher who's been with us all his life, Mike Stelmack. So we have our own grass-fed beef, and we have our own hogs and our own slaughterhouse. And we have right now an abundance of vegetables, all kinds.
Yeah.
They're coming in from everywhere. So we really have our own food. And Melody, who was is our head of our kitchen, this morning announced that last week we put 300 ears of corn in the freezer. We cleaned it off. The sisters help shuck it, and we peel peaches, and we do all those things together. So
you have peaches
really
too?
Well, we get them from the orchard.
Oh, okay.
So
you have an orchard out there?
No,
oh,
from
okay.
Reed's Orchard.
Oh, from Reed's Orchard. Okay. So when people come out there, let's say for a conference, and they're gonna, and you obviously have facilities for them to eat. I've been there.
Yes.
And so the food that they're eating is all coming from your farm for the most part.
Well, some of it does because of regulations, and because we are the retreat center. It has people from the outside.
Right.
We can't serve them our meat, even though it is grass-fed and all of that, because of certain regulations. We can't serve that meat there.
Okay.
But if you come over and visit us, you can have all the wonderful beef and pork that you want.
Well, every time I've eaten there, just so you know, sister, the food has been just absolutely wonderful.
Well, we really try to make it really good for people when they come.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's talk about the picnic and what is the, well, just give us some background about the picnic, because you're celebrating another big year.
Yes, we're celebrating the 45th year of our picnic for the retired sisters. And we began this so that we would have a retirement program. Many of our sisters worked for nothing for so many years, and we didn't have any retirement for them. And so in 1967, 68, we started the picnic. And we have the wonderful food and games and all kinds of things, and all of that money has gone into our retirement fund over the years, because we have to take care of our sisters.
Sure, exactly.
Right now we have 36 in our retirement home, and those are the ones that have nursing care all the time, and then we have another 30 that are independent.
Right.
They are in the skilled living and independent, so they can take care of themselves, and they do all the other things around there.
Right. Now, these sisters that are staying there under your care, they're not just from Owensboro.
Oh no, we have sisters who enter the community from Mexico, New Mexico, and from lots of places in Kentucky and Missouri. I'm from Missouri. I'm not retired yet,
Right.
and I don't think I'll ever be able to retire.
I don't think you will be.
But anyway, we have sisters from lots of different states
Yeah.
who enter the community and then have been there all these years.
Okay. Give us the date and time for the picnic this year.
The picnic will be on September the 13th. We start at 10:30 in the morning with the games and everything. The meal starts at 11:30, and for the last few years we have been right on time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And you have to get there early
Yeah.
because people really come in, and we've sold out everything for years. I mean, everybody loves it, and we have the best cooks from all of the barbecue teams in the area. So we're really happy with all of that.
So there will be a lot of barbecue being served, am I correct?
Yes, we have barbecue pork and mutton and chickens. Of course,
Yes.
we have the champion chicken cookers from Precious Blood. And we have Precious Blood, St. Pius X, St. Alphonsus, St. Martin's. And they all work together
Yeah.
to really make a wonderful dinner for all of us.
Well, I'll tell you, the food is wonderful. I mean, even throughout the year, you know, I've been to a few of the Catholic Church picnics. And let me tell you, if you're looking for good barbecue, those are the places to go to. And I know, and I get excited too when the fish fry season comes up too, because I know they hold fish fries and,
Yeah.
and things of that nature. And it's just wonderful food and great fellowship there.
Well, on top of all of the barbecue, we make all of our potato salad and slaw from scratch. I mean,
Okay.
on Saturday, all of the sisters get together and a lot of our friends come out, and we have a wonderful potato salad making party. We have great big pans that we put it all in, and everybody wear gloves, and we mix it all up. It's wonderful. We have a great time.
I was going to say, you're making me hungry already. It's early. It seems like the raffle continues to grow. What prizes are going to be available this year?
Well, for the second year in a row, we're going to give away $10,000. And the second prize is 2-year lease on a Toyota, or
Wow.
$3,500. And then $1,000 and $500. And we have a gorgeous quilt that's hand quilted that we're giving away. And then $500, $250, $100. And we also have a beautiful Thomas Kincaid counted cross stitch.
Oh.
It's gorgeous. It's just beautiful. We're giving that away too.
Well, excellent. You know, and I understand that there's going to be a little Christmas in September happening out there.
Oh, we always have this beautiful holiday decor booth. And the Ballard sisters from Bardstown always come and bring all of the Christmas that they can find, and people have donated to them. And then we have some as well. They also bring homemade bread and homemade cookies and homemade all kinds of things that their sisters have made. They have a sister who's in our community who is in Chile. We also have a mission in Chile. And so they all get together and come and help us support her as well.
Yeah, well, that's great. Now, the one thing that I noticed last year was the vast number of quilts that are really
Yes.
available. These things are handmade and just absolutely beautiful.
This is the second year that we're having a quilt sale. Number of ladies from across the United States come together in February and make quilts. They make the tops of the quilts. And then we either hand quilt or machine quilt those, and we're going to have them on sale. And yesterday I counted, we have 52 ready. And on top of that, we have a quilt in our raffle. And on the day of the picnic, we have a beautiful quilt that we raffle off as a separate entity.
Okay. Do you typically sell through those quilts each year?
We sold all of them
Okay.
last year, but about 4.
Okay. Well, people better get there
and
early.
they're gone now.
Right.
So I had to start all over again.
Well, what are some activities now for the kiddos out there?
Okay, we have inflatables. We have Hog Wild, where there are pictures of, we have these big stand-up things for hogs, and they throw bean bags through their mouths. We have the Dum Dum booth this year, which is those little Dum Dum candy things,
Yeah.
and they have at the end of them is painted. And then when you pull it out, and if it's a certain color, you get that prize, plus the Dum Dum. So
Right.
we want the little kids to go home hyper, you know.
That's right. Get them all strung
Get
up on
'em all
sugar and send them home.
Yeah, we
now-
don't want them to eat too much.
That's right. I understand that there'll be several sisters on hand just to kind of visit with folks.
We are having a hospitality booth this year for the sisters who come over. Our our hospitality director, brings some of the sisters over in their wheelchairs, and they bring them over on golf carts and wheel them over so that they're able to come and visit with the sisters. And we have some benches and chairs and things under a booth and some fans there to keep them cool while
Right.
they're there. So sisters, many of the people here have been taught by our sisters. So they come to visit and have a good chat with them, and it really makes the sisters feel wonderful, and the people feel wonderful too when they
Yeah.
leave. So
Well, it's a good social event.
it really is.
You know, for everyone to get out and mingle with folks, and I'm sure lots of families come out there, and I mean, it's just a really nice social
It
event.
really is a wonderful time for people from all over our diocese to come. But we have people from as far away as California last year, and Illinois and Indiana and Missouri. They come to visit each other and relatives, and they've been coming for years.
Well, listen, one more time, what's the date of the picnic and the times?
We are going to be having our picnic on September the 13th from 10:30 to 3:30. We want everybody to come out, have a great time.
Okay.
We'll even have fans from the bicentennial celebration
go.
out there for everybody to keep cool.
Well, I hope the weather cooperates for
I
you.
do
It
too.
seems
It
like
was-
it does just about every year.
It was beautiful last year, and we hope it's just as beautiful this year.
Well, great. Thank you for joining me, Amelia. I appreciate it.
welcome.
Okay,
You're
and
welcome.
stay tuned. We're going to be up next with our friends from Theater Workshop of Owensboro to talk about their new season. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.